and we give it a new soundtrack. This week's movie is, drumroll please,
Bow, 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 bow.
Love Lies
Love
Bleeding.
Lies Bleeding, baby.
We have been meaning to do like a new movie, a movie that just came out in theaters for a while now. We've been discussing like what would be a good one to do. Love Lies Bleeding was pretty great.
It was I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, without further ado, let's get into our first song, which is, guys, this is so crazy, Love Lies Bleeding.
Yeah.
Or Love Lies Bleeding. So we'll talk about it. There's no relation to the movie, but it is related to the movie in spirit.
Yeah, and I'll touch a little bit more on this phrase that is the title of the movie after we play our first song.
Okay, so here is Love Lies Bleeding by the Thompson Twins. Again, that was Love Lies Bleeding by the Thompson Twins. And now let's get to talking about Love Lies Bleeding by Rose Glass.
Yeah. So Love Lies Bleeding, directed by Rose Glass. Rose Glass also did Saint Maud, another movie that I really, really, really need to see. But this is like, I guess it would be considered her sophomore film. Like, she has made others, but like these are her two big like features.
Yeah.
So letterbox description: revenge gets ripped. Reclusive gym manager Lou falls hard for Jackie, an ambitious bodybuilder headed through town to Las Vegas in pursuit of her dream. But their love ignites violence, pulling them deep into the web of Lou's criminal family.
Yeah.
Which, basically, that's a pretty solid
That's
description.
a solid description.
I also wish, like, over radio, I could show you guys an image because the poster for this movie is, like, so good. Yeah.
Everyone pull out your phone and look up Love Lies Bleeding, and if you see
on Letterboxd.
And then you could probably see the poster but basically it's, if it's, you see like the silhouette, not the silhouette, like like
Jackie with the gun, like it's like the massive Love Lies Bleeding in red, like over her body.
And Jackie is, if you haven't seen the movie, which go see it in theaters now, is the like jacked woman who's in the like black bikini, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a really great movie. Definitely go see it because in theaters now. Huge news, guys. But it's specifically like, it's not an adaptation of anything. It's not like based on anything. This is just a completely original movie.
Yeah.
But the title and the concept of Love Lies Bleeding has been around since the 1600s, which I found out in my Queering the Renaissance class, when this week the book we were reading happened to be called Philister or Love Lies Bleeding, and it was the book that like basically popularized this phrase. There's also a flower called Love Lies Bleeding. But yeah, and basically this concept is like hopeless love and love that is like somehow doomed. And
which is
very much this movie
in a lot of different relationships, which actually our next song specifically like touches on like the I guess B plot, but not really, because so guys, again, even though this is, I think, why we like hesitated to do a movie that came out so recently, like spoilers for Love Lies Bleeding. So if you want to see Love Lies Bleeding, you can still listen, but like still go see it, even though we are about to spoil it for you because it's so good. If you have seen it, you're cool. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Let's get into it because you know what we're about to talk about. Or maybe you don't, but you should because you saw the movie. Anyway, so the next song is about, and this is I mean, it is sort of like the driving force, sort of a little bit like not the catalyst, but the catalyst for like things sort of going wrong. In terms of like the catalyst for murder. Mm-hmm. Guys, it's the catalyst for the murder of Dave Franco, Rip Bozo.
Yeah.
Lou's sister is married to Dave Franco, and Dave Franco, he's like, it's the sort of dynamic where he works for his wife's dad, and like, you know, it's the 80s, and so like, I guess I don't like I'm not going to speak to the culture of the 80s, but like it was probably a little less frowned upon to like hit your wife. It was the type of thing where it's like you deal with it in house.
Yeah.
And so this next song sort of is like touching upon the like domestic abuse of and I can't remember either of their names, like Dave Franco's character or Lou's sister's name. But they are in
Dave Franco is JJ and then Beth.
Okay. See, I'm not great with names, but so Beth is like really injured bad by JJ, like within an inch of her life, and then like it's like, oh, like I'm gonna do something about this. Like clicks in, I think both Lou and Jackie's mind, but we'll talk about what Jackie does. But the next song is "The Curse of the Blackened Eye" by Orville Peck. Love stinks, guys. So that last song was "Love Stinks" by Jay Giles Band. Shout out my dad. He loves Jay Giles Band. Dad, if you're not tuned in right now, what the hell? I know you're awake. Anyway.
Okay.
So that last song, yes, we had "Love Stinks" by Jay Giles Band, and then before that, we had "The Curse of the Blackened Eye" by Orville Peck. And so "The Curse of the Blackened Eye" very much, there are a lot of different relationships. This is a very like relationship heavy movie, I guess. I don't like know how else to put it. And then the "Love Stinks" is sort of about like, it's like a little bit about like every single relationship in this movie, because everyone has a very like sort of difficult time, like not sort of a difficult time like loving each other a little bit and like expressing love and like feeling feelings of love in like a normal, healthy way. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of what that is, because, you know, like the relationship between not only like romantic love, but like the relationship between Lou and her dad, or between Lou and her sister, like they have sort of a complicated thing going, because Lou is very much like, you need to leave him, or like he can't, like why do you stay with him, like, you know, sort of like why do you let the, you know, not victim blaming, but sort of like, I guess just like why, like,
well, I think Lou is so like incredulous about it because like their dad is literally like in the mafia or like whatever mob type situation they have going on.
Yeah,
there.
like criminal boss guy.
And so it's like, you literally, like, this does not need to be happening. This could be dealt with so easily. And you were like choosing to just let him continue to like get away with it and do whatever he wants to you.
Yeah.
And because you want like a stable family life, even though this is not stable.
Yeah.
And then she literally gets sent to the hospital because she continues to like not do anything. So it's definitely like,
and he continues his behavior despite like Lou being like, if you put your hands on her again, like I'm gonna do something. I don't remember. I think she maybe does say like if you put your hands on her one more time, I swear to God, like I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah. And to be fair, Lou doesn't kill him.
Sir.
But spoilers, Jackie certainly does.
And guys, I'm not like it's a kind of epic kill scene.
It's kind of a crazy scene.
I shall say.
For context of what is leading up to this, Jackie is a bodybuilder, and Jackie really wants to go to
Las Vegas.
Okay, yeah. For like this massive bodybuilding competition,
like
the bodybuilding competition. She's like, I need to win this. This is like my life's dream. I need this. And Lou, being a good supportive girlfriend, is like, I'll go with you. I'll like help you. And also, OMG, I work at a gym and we have steroids here. Wait, have you never used steroids before? And so Jackie very quickly gets addicted to steroids.
Yeah.
And is like taking them very regularly. And it's definitely helping her bodybuilding, but it's not helping her mental stability.
Yeah.
Her mental
emotional state is
she's very just kind of like reacting to things like on a whim, and is very like
it's that classic roid rage. Roid rage is real, you guys.
Classic roid rage. And so she ends up going and very aggressively killing JJ.
Like with her bare hands.
Yeah, literally with her bare hands. And she's like,
geez. What have I done?
What have I done? And then Lou discovers this.
Yeah.
But I believe our next songs are somewhat related to this instance. Am I correct?
The very next song is not. It's actually related to Lou's vice, which is
that is so true.
Smoking.
Yeah, so
that's
Lou also has her own. Lou, played by Kristen Stewart.
Just in case you
did not know. Yeah, she is very well. I think like a lot of characters in this movie have like some type of like addiction to something.
Oh, for sure.
And Lou's is smoking, and throughout the movie we see her like try to like figure out a way to like not smoke, but by the end of the movie she's like, I got
this is just what it is.
Smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, with the events of the movie, perhaps that is fair.
Anyone would have needed a cigarette, I think, especially someone who is addicted to them.
Yeah. And also the reason for the song was I was like, I really need a Susie and the Banshee song on this playlist that is like necessary, and
guys,
and then they wrote a song that is specifically for this movie, so it's kind of perfect.
Yeah. So our next song is Nicotine Stain by Susie and the Banshees. You're listening to Hello? Oh, well, I can't hear myself in my headphones, but hopefully y'all can hear me. You're listening to WECB, the underground sound of Emerson College. And that last song was She Works Out Too Much by MGMT. And that, sorry, I'm fiddling with my headphones to see if I can hear myself, but I'm coming through.
Yeah, I can hear you in mine, so we good.
Okay, sick.
She Works Out Too Much was another one of my songs.
That's such an Izzy edition.
I love that song and that album so much. I've talked about this before, guys. But no, I love that song. And guys, Jackie perhaps works out too much. And it's like her obsession with bodybuilding is definitely like, and like specifically the way she goes about like taking steroids. And I'm not sure why I'm trying to be sensitive around like there's ways you can take steroids safely. Maybe there's just not, guys.
I mean, well, there are like medicinally, of course, but if you're like recreationally, there's not really
but guys, we maybe don't need to be sensitive around it. It's maybe fine. But don't take steroids unless your doctor tells you to, basically, guys. But it like kind of ruins her and Lou's relationship. And not that I think that maybe they as people also just ruined the relationship, but yeah,
so guys, we don't have like and this is something that we discussed last night, is that we don't have like an explicit like lesbian song.
Yeah.
But like, just in case it was not already clear, this is a very gay movie because the main homosexual, one might say. And
I hope by some of the artists that we chose, it's pretty clear that it's a lesbian movie.
And by the beautiful collage that someone made, like our graphic designer,
collage, that one of us perhaps made. But yeah, and so she works out too much, and it's maybe a little bit of an issue. And yeah, so JJ gets murdered. And our next song is also kind of about that. But and the next song is kind of like the song that I envision in my head, like as she is killing him. But she kind of goes a little bit like on the run after this. And to be fair, Jackie is kind of on the run for a lot of this movie.
She starts out sort of Jackie background is that she's from Oklahoma, Missouri,
like place.
Somewhere that is not where this movie takes place, which is,
I also don't know, because I was thinking about that, and I was like, where does this happen?
Like somewhere in the South.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the southern part
like when
of
I
the
first
United
started watching,
States.
Guys, it maybe guys, I don't know.
It could be anyway. Anywhere but Las Vegas, because anyway, where was I even going with that?
Jackie doesn't have like a home at the beginning of the movie. And actually, Jackie doesn't meet Lou first, but in fact meets JJ first and has an encounter. One could call it sexual, perhaps.
Of a sexual nature, yeah.
And gets a job at Lou's dad's shooting range.
Yeah. Shooting range / bar / restaurant
front.
Yeah. Well,
and
obviously.
So begins to work there, and when her and Lou start dating, moves in with Lou, but after the murders start to occur, she is once again kind of on the run, especially because her and Lou are fighting about this, because Lou is like, okay, there is a very specific like set of things that we have to do to fix this situation and to make it right, and you have to
stay in the house, and you need to like lay low, and you need to not.
But Jackie does not like that.
She does not want to do that,
because Jackie is very
on steroids.
Yeah, I was gonna say something else, but that would be insensitive.
Well, I mean, for one thing, she's very on steroids, and for another thing, she's not experienced in the business of having to, like, what to do next after you murder someone.
Yeah. Lou, on the other hand,
whereas Lou is quite well versed in this because Lou used to be her dad's like
guy,
right hand,
like the main guy,
like right hand man, right hand. woman.
Wow. Guys, he's so progressive.
Oh my gosh. Well, he had 2 daughters, so he doesn't really have a choice, and he chose the lesbian, which anyways, the next song is again sort of tying back to
but also just Jackie, like, throughout this whole movie, because when Lou's like, you have to stay inside, Jackie's like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And like breaks out of the house, like shatters the window to like unlock the door, and is like running all over town. And is very like susceptible to like anything.
Goes to the gym.
Yeah, goes to the gym.
Like breaks out to go to the gym.
And is very, very, and we see this in a later interaction that she has with Lou's dad, is very susceptible to kind of like what anyone is going to tell her at this point. Like she is very like emotional and operating in the moment. Yeah. And like anything that she is told, she's going to have like a reaction to, and then like make her decisions off of that.
Yeah. And perhaps those decisions are based mostly off rage. So our next song is Seether by Veruca Salt. So let's take it away, Veruca Salt. That was Miss World by Hole. And before that, we had Seether by Veruca Salt. So we already sort of touched upon Seether. And these are both Jackie songs. I added Miss World because I thought, this for Jackie, this whole thing is sort of leading up to this big bodybuilding competition in Las Vegas. And then she gets there, and she does okay at first.
Yeah, she kind of slays at first.
She for sure slays at first because she's been working very hard on her body and her posing and etc. and is trying her darndest to be normal, despite that she's like tripping on steroids, which I didn't think they were like psychedelic.
Well, I think it's more.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's not psychedelic really. It's more.
It changes just, like what she's. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I think any like drug that you do is going to affect like your mental state, and like. She also presumably isn't operating on like a ton of sleep and is very like stressed, emotionally and physically.
Multiple factors at play that are making Jackie perhaps also very me after murdering just one person at that time.
No, 2, because Daisy.
I thought. Why did I think that was after?
No.
All right. JK. 2. 2, count 'em, 2 murders by our good friend Jackie. And so, yeah, she's made this bed and now she has to lie in it. And yeah. So I think similar to, yeah. And was she Miss World?
Watch the movie to find out.
Yeah. Well, watch the movie to find out. But you can probably take some guesses. Okay. Guys. Sorry. I'm still recovering. I'm recovering from a cold. If you couldn't hear it in my voice, and if you couldn't, my voice just sounds like this. I just have like a naturally really like gravelly voice. Let's talk about our last. We have 2 more songs for y'all.
Yeah, we'll talk about the first one.
We'll talk about the first one, which is I wanted to add like this song is from the 80s. If it's not from the 80s, then I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, Bonnie.
Well, I'm actually not embarrassed because it's just like a good song and it like fits the vibe.
Yeah.
Our second to last song is Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Taylor. And to me, this was Jackie is at, like, was picked up by, like, Jackie ends up going to jail, not for the murders, like, just for, she attacked, some of her fellow contestants because she thought that they were laughing at her. And so then she ends up in jail, and Lou's dad bails her out. And then, like, there's this whole, kidnapped, like, come get me, like, even though Jackie was sort of like, we're done, like, this isn't happening anymore, like, blah, blah, blah. It's a little bit like, guys, it's sort of turn around, bright eyes. Like, every now and then I fall apart.
Turn on the song.
And I need you now tonight.
Turn on the song. Let her say it.
You hate me. I'll be singing along if you guys want to tune into nothing. I will not be. I'll just know that I'm singing along in the studio. Okay, here is Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Taylor. Wow, that was so beautiful. So guys, we have reached the end of our show, and parting is such sweet sorrow, but
okay.
Sorry, it came to my mind, and I was like, "There's unfortunately no way I'm not saying that."
Yeah. Well, guys, we have a beautiful song to end you off on. A beautiful addition from me.
Yeah, courtesy of Izzy and not me.
This movie ends in a beautiful way. With a scene that I still don't fully understand, and I still don't fully get what occurred here. And